Hey buds, welcome back to Manibles and welcome back to Owl House. Owl House! I can never get used to the Hootie comments. At first, people didn't like it because I didn't trust Hootie or that I think he's a little dangerous. And then I got a lot of comments saying, hey, why do you think he needs arms to kidnap children? What the fuck do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Okay, let's get into it. How's it going? Check out this thing, greatly appreciate it. We're on a push to 100K. Hit my fan. We're on the push to 100K because hey, I like progress. I also stream on Twitch. I have a YouTube channel. We have a delightful Discord with a lot of talented people and very sweet people. It's a very nice time. I'm very proud of that place. Anyway, this is episode 7. Lost in language. Okay, that sounds like Hootie's not involved, which I am all for at this point.
Azora, Hecate began. Our paths have crossed only in battle. But today I stand before you seeking an ally. Even her biggest rival. I wish I had that kind of power.
Did she frame her wanted poster back there? I guess I would also frame my wanted poster if it was for $1 trillion. You know, we talked about this last time. I'm pretty sure that's a lot of snails. It's a lot of, even if it was like physical snails, I think it would cover the world. Now that I'm thinking about it, 1 trillion's a lot.
Rivals are meant to be annihilated, not befriended. Now keep reading. I've been sucked into your awful fandom.
Okay, suddenly the door...
Luckily, I have not been sucked into an awful fandom yet. But there's no telling what the future will hold.
Probably an offering. Being the most powerful witch in the Boiling Isles has its perks.
Send it back. Send it back. You leave a baby at my doorstep, you're asking for a death sentence. I do not want one at the moment. I will give it to an owl, and then he can go take care of it in the woods and turn him into Link. And then that would be pretty cool.
Nope. Babies are awful. Not happening.
You will be handsomely rewarded. XOXOXOX Bat Queen.
Bat Queen? Is there a Bat King, maybe? Bat Prince? Bat Servant? I could be open. I have lots of regular skills. Regular skills.
She's the wealthiest demon on the Boiling Isles. Get in with her and you're set for life.
Well...
So, we keep this thing alive for a few hours and we get...
Regular skills. Set for life? Don't mind if I try my best.
I don't want her getting a cut of the loot.
Good thinking.
Now let's take a look at this little darling.
Absolutely not. That was I did not expect this whatsoever. This is something out of my Pokemon Infusions run. This is horrible. Probably the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. I hate it the most. Intro, please.
Coffee grass and bloodstains? These are Ida's, aren't they?
That was a crazy night.
I'll put them on her tab. By the way, we're closing early for the Wailing Star meteor shower.
Oh, cute. What's wrong with the stars? Why are they wailing? That would be so beautiful and so sad at the same time. Oh, look at those wailing stars. It's just like, ah! Ah! You know? It's just, I'm imagining it, and I would love it, I think.
Ooh, what's that?
You're in a library. Read a book.
Shut the... Okay. This is like the library's version, the librarian's version of just Google it. Yeah, but like, I like conversation, you know? Sometimes I ask like questions or things I already know the answer to. I just want to, jumpstart a conversation here, right? Do you know where pickles come from? Hey, you might not know, but people that would know where pickles come from like talking about where pickles come from.
Wow. Sorry.
The cat piano cat thing. Oh, you know what? I think I want to react to the oldest, popular videos on the internet. I think that's what I'm gonna do now. I think I'm gonna do that next week. I want to revisit some of those old blessings.
You think you're doing? Ah, I've been caught! Pretend to be a book!
It's working.
Wait, we're your friends, and we want to help, said the tin boy with a yelp. Odin smiled and pasted.
She's reading to kids. Oh, she's reading kid. Look how nice you look. Oh, yes. Sis, I'm rooting for you. I'm rooting for you. I want you to be on the good team. I think you're so cool. You're just horrible currently, but not right now. Currently, you're reading to children. That could be cute. You're doing nice things here.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Goodbye, Miss Amity. Thank you.
That was the biggest. Oh, I feel like I would have had. Like, I mean, I'm sure she knows this child, but like, if a child walked up to me, he's like,
Thank you so much.
I'm like, oh my god, you're very welcome. You just startled me a little bit.
Thank you, Braxis. See you next time.
Roxas, you okay?
Ugh, you. Yeah, makes sense. She seems too cool for you.
I am?
You can leave now, all of you.
I like her siblings, but what does that mean? Are her siblings horrible for her? All right, is the connection between us and Amity going to be like, hey, her siblings are pieces of shit to her, and now we have to like team up with her to like get back at them, or like, you know, like we'll be the medium safe space between it. It doesn't look like it now, but usually whenever shows like to advertise, it's like, hey, look at this really nice thing over here. And then it's got a dark side. And you're like, ah, man, it wasn't nice all along. So now we already know that Amity's a brat. So because they started off with brattiness, so it's going to work its way back to be like, oh, she's actually very nice. And she's got hard shells. She got some big walls because she's been bullied her whole life by her family that's been constantly at her or some shit like that.
So hey, we're coming back tonight. There's a certain book we forgot to check out.
And bonus, rumor has it the Wailing Star is supposed to unlock some rare magical event. You in, friend?
Sure.
Great.
Oh, I felt it. I felt it. I could feel right through your storylines, all right? I crawl right in there and I put my little implants in and I'm holding on for dear life, feeling every emotional beat and roller coaster breath and music tone, anything. And I felt it. And you're going to be a jerk, and then you're going to tell Amity, or she's going to get involved because she wants to take care of the library or some shit. It's not, all right, now we're technically on the bad side, but we don't know we're on the bad side, so maybe she'll see that, like, I don't know. I always hope for the best here.
Call me a library book, because they were checking me out. Aw, Ida, you look so motherly.
Say that again and I steal your tongue.
Is it a promise? I mean,
Come on.
cute spell.
Standing in a dimly lit lobby. You guys know how to party.
Yeah, but look at these floors. All right. Who's cleaning these floors? Get them a raise, all right? Okay. So far, so good. All right. If they are just trying to have fun, totally okay. If they're trying to steal something like of value or like be like horrible, that's another thing. But if they're just coming in here just to have some fun time with some books because it's all like enchanted and shit, all for it. All right, this is fine.
Apple slices and story time. All right, Brads, let's do this. Ugh, being parental is making me sick.
The thing is, are each of these other copies, are they clones? Are they its siblings? Because stabbing it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, right? Like if you had a baby that its ability was to make other clones of itself, you really gotta take out those clones. Otherwise, you're gonna be paying triple prices for diapers, which I'm assuming is even worsely priced now than they were previously. And then also everything else. So, she's not incorrect. But maybe we are.
Who we discovered?
No, after Repo, I do not trust little ducks again. And you left the book open? No!
Boiling Isles romance. That's totally lame.
This can go so far in a different direction. I wish I can read these books. That's like a beetle. And that's... I can't read that. It's too blurry. But if you went to a library and whatever book you opened allowed something to come out of it, where would you go? What section would you go to? All right. Would you go to like the cooking section, get some free meals? Would you go to like the anime section and just have a good time solo leveling, I guess? Or would you go to the, what's it called? What's it, the milking farm? I hope most people don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to the monster. Was it the monster milking farm? Or Minotaur milking farm? I heard about this. We listened to the first chapter, and boy, I wish I didn't.
She needs to learn not to mess with people like that.
Oh.
So we're going to find her diary.
And then post the pages all around school for everyone to...
No, you are bullying. You're being a bad person. Oh, God. Horrible. Horrible. I knew it. I don't know how long you've been doing this or if this is just you retaliating, but God, that's some bad stuff.
Wait, are those? Could we just Zora books 1 through 4? You get these on the Boiling Isles? So majestic.
Huh. Is that a big reveal? You know? Is the fact that she gets, because there's no way that there should be things, well, I guess some things leak in, right? Some things do, that, like, Ida does collect, like, random things that fall in through the void or whatever. So, like, these could have come through the void, but the fact that they exist in both planes definitely could hint at, like, some bigger purpose, you know? I don't know if these books are popular in the human world, or if, like, they got put into her specifically so she can see them, you know what I mean? But like the fact that they exist in both worlds could be something big.
You see how she treats people, how she treats you.
I know Amity can be kind of cold, but no one deserves this.
Yeah, and you don't want to act poorly to like other people. You got to be the bigger person. You got to take the high road. You got to do all this. I mean, trust me. I get petty and I do some bad shit sometimes too, okay? Sometimes it's hard, but you have to resist it as much as you can. But every now and then it's fine to let it slip, you know, we're only human after all. But you don't do that, all right? That is red flag. That's bad stuff.
Trying to figure out what your deal is. Are you a poser, a nerd? I know. You're a bully, Luce.
No, we're not. Don't call me that. No. Oh, God. They hit me with these things, dude. I can't emotionally hold on to it. And she seems so sad and sincere about it, too. A poser? Like, she started off with some mean things, too, though. Poser, a nerd. No, you're just mean. Yeah, but, like, it still sucks that you still started off with the mean things, too, all right? All right, you don't walk up to someone, I'm trying to figure out your deal. Are you just horrible, ugly, stupid? No, you're just mean. Yeah, it still feels bad, but you still started off on the wrong foot.
With claws and fangs and breaking bones, I found a friend to make my own.
Props to him for prying the book open. It knows where its source of power or like life comes from, and it put it on its chest like an actual heart, and then it's keeping it pried open so it can stay alive. Very cute design.
Without my friends.
You fiend! You can't rhyme friends with friends. Great work, Lazura.
I mean, she's not wrong. That is taking the lazy way out, all right? But I like the design of this. Like, you know, I haven't really seen a creature that like it's not tech. Well, I guess it's tech. All right, regardless, where their whole goal is to put people into books. You know, you sew them into the books. What a cute little thing. All right, I think it's unique. It's got like 90s vibes, almost like late 80s vibes. You know, from like those kind of things. You remember there was a kid with the yellow raincoat that went into a library. You remember that? My memory is very fuzzy. I guess I did too many drugs as a baby. don't forget, Amity, you know spells. You don't just have to ram shit into people. You know, you can make monstrosities and you can do some little magic. All right, don't just roll carts into people. That's the library's property. Oh my God. Were you putting that around her throat? I don't like this book anymore.
Thank you. Maybe you aren't a bully.
Okay.
I haven't exactly been the friendliest witch either.
You're right.
I'll think on that.
Okay. Okay. All right. It may not have been a huge episode for like any kind of progress, but we had like a 2% step loading time for friending Amity. All right. I'll take it. But this is the main thing I want out of the show is for her to not be a dick to us so we can be on the same team. That's all I want. That's all I've ever wanted out of this Owl House right now. All right, after we discovered her, after we learned she was mean, this is all I want. All right, that's it. I still don't even know the overarching story. I guess at the end of the summer we're gonna have to go back home, so I guess there's that. But otherwise, I don't think we still have anything major, right? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think we have a main story yet, or if there even is one. Huh. Besides getting you guys to know that that you can't trust Hootie for any reason whatsoever. All right, I don't know all the lore. The thing is, like, he's part of the door. Is he part of the door for some reason? All right, why is everybody leaving comments about him kidnapping people? Stop telling me nasty things about him because it seems it's only making it worse. I don't understand it. I don't get it.
Hootie!
Whoa, you must be Mama.
Yeah. Mama is I, and I is the Bat Queen.
I don't think I ever want to watch this episode again. The Bat Queen stuff really took a different direction than I was hoping it was going to, and this is nightmare fuel, I think.
Ah, snuggle dumplings.
Stop! Why are you and your babies just constantly throwing up things? Just stop! At least babies like are meant to throw up, but not more babies. And then a chest. It's a beautiful chest. I love that red.
For troubles, Ida is old one.
Thanks, kid. So how was your night?
Good, then bad, then maybe good?
Hey, you want to hear about my night? I don't ever want to hear about what you're doing. I don't want to know the next words coming out of your mouth. Can somebody please force this door shut and lock it forever?
No! That's not a thing anyone ever wants!
At least they're on my side. Thank you.